I almost feel like I'm getting pranked here because there's no way this can be real. This has to be some sort of CGI, Saturday Night Live, Steven Spielberg collaboration. Because if it's not, the Democratic Party is purposefully trying to make Sleepy Joe look so incompetent, he won't make it to the primary. I got a couple of stories for you today. First, from the United Kingdom Daily Mail. We're going to watch this 48-second train wreck together, and I'm warning you right now, this is very old software loading on very old hardware. And secondly, from the New York Times. Trump recently lost a $355 million lawsuit in New York. It's got nothing to do with fraud. I don't give a fuck what the liberal media says. What really happened, before I start the speed run, a couple of years ago, Donald Trump sold 2 properties for $168 million. He made another $200 million profit off of the interest. The lenders that bought his 2 properties, all of them, everybody a part of this case, made money. But the lenders didn't make as much money as they wanted, so they sued Trump for the lost profits. And only in America would you call that fraud, and only in New York would you find a judge that would let that shit go through. So in case you're new around here, I am about to do a news speed run. I'll take a couple of stories of the day. I'll compile their details down on the cliff notes. And if you want more, down in the description box will be links to where I found my articles. Having said that, well, let's watch this together. Check it out.
And the clock is ticking. And this has to happen. We have to help now. You know, we have to realize what we're dealing with Putin. All of us should reject the dangerous statements made by the previous president that invited Russia to invade our NATO allies if they weren't paying up. He said if an ally did not pay their dues, he'd encourage Russia to, quote, do whatever the hell they want. I guess I should clear my mind here a little bit and not say what I'm really thinking, but let me be clear. This is an outrageous thing for a president to say. I can't fathom. From Truman on, they're rolling over in their graves hearing this.
I don't even know why this is even the topic we're talking about, because NATO, the whole idea of NATO is protecting people from places like Russia. And if you don't pay your dues, what do you think happens? Let me go ahead and get to the New York Times. Trump fraud trial penalty will exceed $450 million. The ruling in Donald J. Trump's civil fraud case could cost him all of his available cash. The dude's worth $2.6 billion. This ain't doing shit to him. But go ahead and let me go to the bottom of this to read you the 3 or 4 paragraphs. And after this, I hope you have a good day. It's right. I think I went down too far. One moment. Here it is. The financial penalty reflects those lost profits, with nearly half of the $355 million, $168 million, representing the interest that Mr. Trump saved, and the remaining sum representing his profits on the recent sale of 2 properties. Money that the judge has now clawed back from Trump and the corporate entities he owns. I have had to go through so many cases of so many articles reading what he did that was fraud, and this was the closest that I could find for any kind of evidence right here. So again, he sold property, everybody made money, and it wasn't enough. So they went to New York and they sued him. And of course, the entire liberal media is screaming like this is like some sort of victory, but all they're doing is continuing to make Donald J. Trump look like the rock star that he is. I can't wait for November. But this has been Joshua Schrock. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe. Thank you for your time.